It's Sunday morning. Damn, I left my watch. I ain't put my watch on. They got like a church revival going on. Huh? No bueno what? The fish? Pescado no bueno? Okay, give me the pollo. Give me pollo, give me pollo. Pollo. Dame pollo. Who's in the building? I'm feeling good, prolific. KL, salute. What's good? I'm feeling good, man. I've been chilling for the most part. Chilling in the suit. New Jerusalem, what up? Global paper. It look real light out there, right? Is it too bright? I wonder if I can turn. I can't turn it down. I don't know how to turn down the ISO. It's been hot out here, that's for sure. Rasta Nuke, Jesse Shorts, what it do? And this table is not quite leveled out. Let me see if I can put something underneath the table so I can stop moving. That's a little better. So your Adidas collection is nice. However, trust me, my Adidas track jackets and shoes collection is bananas. Mine's is too, man. You ain't even really seen nothing, really. I got all type of classic stuff back at the crib, especially jackets. But when do I get to wear them? Did you find one to play with? Yeah, I found one to cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? She on the grill right now. Then hopefully tomorrow, my old friend, she'll come and hang out with me, you know, if everything goes well. Salt Martins. I did St. Martins, is he split? Salt Martin. I'm still at the resort. Well, it's not a resort. It's like a small condo complex in Sosua. The other day I went to Camaraderie I hung out there at Camaraderie for a while. It's always beautiful to sit out there on that beach in Camaraderie and just get something to eat or just relax. So I met you in 2021 in the beach. Teddy, what up, Teddy? Yeah, they supposed to have a jazz festival in Cabarete, but when we went, they was like still putting the stage together. So I don't know if it started already or if it starts today or if it's next weekend. I guess I'll drive back down there and check it out. Yeah, Cabarete is definitely chill. No, I didn't get the I was just looking actually, doing some investigations. Actually, from that video, another person that that's with a real estate company hit me up about buying a condo. Hold on for a second. What you did to the shirt? Jesus. You don't know how to cook fish? No, it's bad.
Pecado,
Just
no
give me
bueno.
this then.
¿Quieres de esto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, girl.
Oops.
Yeah, she did all right last night, but she failed the cooking test this morning. She don't know how to cook that fish. Not that one. Next, I'm going home. Then I'll have to decide. Some places are just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't feel like Honduras. I was looking into Honduras. I just felt like it was overpriced. Then I was looking at, not Honduras, Ecuador maybe. It's a possibility, but it's far. You know, it's just as bad as me going, you know, to Brazil. I might as well go to Brazil, but then again, the weather's not the greatest right now. But one thing I will say about Brazil, even when it's not in the prime months, you could catch some sunny days where you could hit the beach. There's always like some days that it'll just be nice, I think. You know, I've noticed that like it doesn't necessarily have to be high season where you could still catch some days. Yeah, I'm tired of the long flights too. Teddy, you going to Thailand in December? No. I'm either gonna go to Thailand in October, November, or I'm gonna go in January, February, or March. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna switch it up. I'm not gonna be there in December this year. I've been there for the best time of season for the last 3 years, which was not made me not able to go to all the other places that I could go in high season. You know, like that's high season in Peru, that's high season in Kenya, that's high season in half of the world. December time is high season. December, January, February, March is high season, and the whole other half of the world. So, you know, January better weather in Thailand. December is good too, because I've been there December, you know, December, and it's hot, it's nice days, it's not too bad. So I think December is fine. I've been there the last 3 years in December. But I do need to go before March. I got to keep my retirement visa good out there in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? Maurice, peace, peace. Last night I went into the pool down there and jacuzzi. See all those people on the beach? Can y'all see that? It's like a church revival. They was having a Sunday service out there this morning. Now is not a good time because they all over on this side of the beach too. They could use the whole beach out here, but yeah, it's way too many people out there today. So they must have had it. I noticed there was a lot of church people out here yesterday, so they're having some type of church revival out here. My first time in Thailand, I'm gone for 4 weeks. That should be enough. Yeah, that's perfect. You ever consider settling down and getting married? Terrence, I was married already. Terrence, if you don't know, maybe you're new to the channel. I was married already for 20 years. So, you know, I'm not like, I don't think I would ever get married again, but I would never say never, but I'm gonna say I probably won't get married again. I did that already. Unless I meet a girl who I really like, who's really special to me, and that's what she wants, because she'd never been married before, then I could possibly consider it. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching for 4 years, even donated before. Okay, thank you, Terrence. Yeah, so, you know, I've been married. There's a possibility that I could marry again, but I don't think so. It might be hard. If I really like one of these girls, I'd like her a few of my time. Can be a good candidate. Yeah, she's the one I had in mind. But I don't know if she would want to marry a guy so much older than her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That U.S. needs to legalize it, and you know what mean, Daniela does not want Mary. Andre, Anders, Daniela. Who's Daniela? Yeah, she probably don't. Do you think Austin Holmes laid the foundation for destruction of the passport rules when he did that about? Nah, I don't think so. And this marriage overrated. So you need to get my wrench. So I need to get my wrench. Sosua. Yeah, no, I don't know. No, I wouldn't blame anything on Austin. Audio choppy. Oh man, sorry to hear that. I got it on my mic. The audio was choppy. This is supposed to be, unless I did something wrong. Hold on, let me see. I charged it. Now it's on. The audio's choppy. Maybe because of the internet. Maybe there's too many devices on the internet. How was the video? Was the video bad or just the audio bad? Let me see if I did something wrong. Let me see if I did something wrong. Hold on. See about this. Let me see. I think it's your internet. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the problem I had last time I did a live. The audio, the video, it's a sewer, man. It's a sewer, man. It's a sewer, man. I'm gonna tell her, bring it here, Aki. Yeah. And take your phone off the internet. She got her phone on the internet, so that's probably why. The Colombia flights have increased dramatically lately. 2 times, 3 times. Really? I ain't worried about it. I ain't going to Colombia. I mean, I would go to Colombia, but I ain't stressing it. It's not high on my priority list. Gracias. No testones, no nada, no nada. Give me another fork. This one not clean. Yeah, she's slacking today, B. Slacking in on back at the day, boy. Jeez. Get rid of her after the day. Heavy set brother you used to travel with. Both. He's in Colombia right now. He wanted to come here, but the problem is the flights to Puerto Plata are so expensive because it's not a big airport, you know? So, like, you waste so much money trying to get here. It was too expensive for him to get here. Too much. No. Give me a fork, the first fork. No. That fish looked bad. It looked terrible, girl. I'm not a cook no goddamn fish. Sorry, but I mean, usually girls, it's bad, internet's bad. Video quality is good, but the audio. All right, let me try let me take off this audio. So what's wrong? Let me go get my earbuds and see if that'll work. Let me take off. Usually this audio is like lit, but I'll take out. I trust y'all. Let me try and get my earbud. How's the audio right now? Is the audio better or the audio still choppy? If the audio is still choppy, then it's just the internet. Which one is it? Choppy? Okay. It's the internet. It's the internet, brothers. I'm sorry. Still the same? Yeah, it's the internet. Now everybody know how to make that motor. You see that motor? Let me see if I can get her off the internet. That's it. You gotta let them live. copy that. I'm gonna sign out. Yeah. All right. What you suggest I do? Don't forget to like. Can't even do no live. So how I'm gonna do a live on the beach with a cutie if the Wi-Fi is janky in the DR? I can't even do a live on the beach with a shorty. I'm eating chicken with moro. It's the black rice with the black beans. And that's, shorty from San Salvador. That's out here where all the baseball players come from in the DR, where Sammy Sosa and all of them came from. San Salvador, where the black people at. Shorty from San Salvador. So if they're from San Salvador, if you're going to smash, DR, get with a DR woman, get with one from San Salvador. At least you might get a baseball player. I'm just joking. And I hired a chef, but cause I bought some food, but she's so. I know. I'm gonna do a video about my feelings about the soup, but I'm gonna do it on the Patreon because I can't say everything I need to say on YouTube. A player used to play from the Detroit Tigers is out there. Word? Okay. Yeah. So if you want to get a baseball player, or you already got that in your DNA, I suggest you meet a nice joint from San Salvador and let her stay there and put your son in all the camps there. A lot of gringos are slow. Oh no, it's busy. There's a lot of gringos. I went to Bailey's for breakfast yesterday. Oh yeah. But I didn't do nothing else yesterday. I went to Bailey's. I went over to Flip Flops. And I hired me a chef. I was done for the day. You know what I mean? No need to go to the beach. No need to go to the casino. I ain't been to the casino yet since I've been here. Man, there's some flies out here. They want some of my food. Hang out a little bit longer. The audio is improved. All right, cool. Yeah, so. Yeah, I hired me a chef. And I chilled out last night. You know what I'm saying? Got up today, watched some TV, do a little Sunday sermon's coming at 1:45. It's a short but to the point Sunday sermon. Now this is good. The chef ain't know how to knock that fried fish out. Maybe it's the wrong fish too. Mr. D, me and New York the Future should do a collab. Why though? Like, what do we have in common besides the fact that we from New York? Like, I don't really get his audience. I don't really watch him. You know what I mean? I don't see a reason for me to do a collab with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on that vibe. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why I should do a collab. Are you just messing around? Okay. Dragos, your big bro from the Chi-Town checking in, my brother. What's good? Tay, what it do, Tay? Tay, I forgot. I ain't been thinking about the Euro Step Part 2. I got to start thinking about considering that. You got to give me some numbers. Once I get one cheap flight, I might be all right. I'll be on that side of the world, but I don't really have that much time, honestly. I'll figure it out, though. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Harlem in the building. New Jerusalem, thanks for the super chat. Get yourself a beverage. Thank you, man. I got me a rum punch. Sunday. I'll get something later if I go out. Hopefully I got it. My other official chef is coming tomorrow. You know the one I made them cooking videos with back in the day? Yeah, I got plenty of time while I'm still live. Now she knocked out this chicken and black rice, but she wasn't ready with the fish. It's all good though. It's all good. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Shout out to the super chat, New Jerusalem, 1999. Yo, I got to show some love to your favorite content creators, or at least join the Patreon for a while. I got about 5 new videos on the Patreon. So 2 videos a week, one on Sunday or Saturday, one on Wednesday. And a lot of behind the scenes footage, stuff that you won't see on YouTube, stuff I can't get on YouTube. Unless you're a member on YouTube, you can see the same videos. But yeah, some behind the scenes stuff from Peru. I got a little something I did in the pool last night. That's coming in a couple weeks. Like a little late night thirst type of thing. She hit with this plate. She ain't hit with that fish. Hey, Boogie, salute, Zo. Not sure if y'all touched on this, but tell Jim Jones to relax with the Nas comparisons. Don't make Harlem look bad. Willie McDaniel. Yes, he does. Yeah. This is the problem I have, right? This is the only problem I have, besides what he said and all that. He said what he said, right? And that's the title of my Sunday sermon. But why, like 20 YouTube channels need to talk about it? Like, is there nothing else to talk about? We actually gonna sit here and talk about Jim Jones? Like, really? Come on, man. We gonna sit here and talk about Jim Jones. Maybe that's exactly what he wanted. I don't want to talk about Jim Jones. Jim Jones is irrelevant to me. I don't want to, Jim Jones, for real? We talking about Jim Jones, for real. That's like Allen Iverson said, practice? We talking about practice? That's how I feel about it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Cook look alright. Looked better yesterday though. You know, you can't expect too much from a cook. You feel me? But my next cook girlfriend experience is gonna be different. I agree, dudes are not making original content just right. Yeah, you talking about fucking Jim Jones. He's using the algorithm, yes he is. When you get back to Brazil, you gotta check out girls from the restaurant. Those girls from the restaurant, what girls from the restaurant? Nah. They had a couple runs on my channel. They good to go. They good to go. Yeah, black rice, yeah. And she from San Salvador, so she a black girl. You know what I'm saying? The last time I had some good moro was when, shout out to Danger the Hookup. His sister made me some moro when we was in Cartagena. Slamming. It was slamming. His sister know how to cook. Shout out to Danger the Hookup. I went by his crib. His sister cooked for us. Yeah, I got two shorties in Rio that kick it with me. Oh. Gracias. Okay. What made you want to go to Sosua? Because I wanted to get out the city and it was close and it was cheap. And my boy said, yo, you can stay at my crib. I said, you know what? I'm going to Sosua. But I'll do my full review on Sosua soon enough. I don't think it's tough to find good Dominican food or somebody to cook with you. If y'all got my older videos, there was a time that I had every girl that I hung out with cook, and they all cook good enough meals. Some maybe a little better than others, but I ain't never asked a Dominican girl, can you cook? And they said no. They all say, claro, claro. Like, of course, for sure. So, yeah. I have any short, yeah. I'm trying to get a homie lover friend in Rio. I need like a girlfriend type of thing in Rio. I heard a lot of brothers going back to state because the money is drying up online. Thoughts, Monty. It's probably true. If you was making your money from YouTube and you really needed it for survival, man, it's rough. You know what I'm saying? It's rough. You can't survive with no YouTube check unless you're getting real views. That's how important it is to tune in, to like, to watch the whole video. If y'all gonna lose some of y'all favorite YouTubers if y'all don't support. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. Because it's one thing to go someplace and enjoy yourself. There's another thing to go someplace and cover it and make videos and share it. Yeah. I wasn't hearing old Sosua, but I tell you what, them RV days during COVID, 2020, it was a lituation here. Black Abdullah, peace and blessings, brother. Thank you. Peace and blessings to you. Do you ever try Pereira or I went there once. When we was passing through, I was going to the Cabalgata, the horse shows. we stayed a night there, and we went to the mall. I walked around a bit. It seems like a really nice city, a nice calm city. If you want to get away from the Medellins and the Cartagenas and even the Cali, I think that's a great option. Cooking with KV, 11:30 a.m. I'm sure it's hot as hell. Yes, it is, brother. Good shout out to you. It is hot. I'm like kind of sweating a little bit over here, but I'm doing all right. I got my drink. Just Rosh, my 2015 and 2016 era, DR women were still looking at Americans as exotic. Now they all hip hop video vixens. Yeah, I know it changed. Charlie be outside. What it do? Salute, bros. And the channel. Willie McDaniel, salute. Cab, no limit. Church Ave boys, cab? Stayed in Sosua January and September 2020. Envy was packed. Good time. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Shout out to KV. I don't want to blow you up, so I'm gonna just say that. But belly's full. I've been to Medellin 3 times. I'm now learning Spanish. Enough is enough. Chosen one. I feel you. Envy was the tradition. Don't forget the creators who also edit their videos like yourself and a few others. Yeah, true. We putting in work, man. Filming, editing videos, trying to make things make sense for y'all. Salute to Zoe, Don, and the chat. Black Abdullah. That was my last stop, Envy, in the Sioux Halloween weekend, 21. Will you be there this Halloween? I don't really come here for those events because I don't really like crowds. You know what I mean? They bring a lot of people now. I don't really be down with that. It sounds like people are having fun, but yeah, that's not the pool, that's the ocean. And that's the people from the resort next door. I'm gonna have to swagger jack these soccer jerseys. The white Emirates one. Was fire. All right, cool. Envy was the transition era. Okay. Jack Lagreg. Travel YouTube is a hard hustle if you are living off this fun. Yeah, for sure. And they're only gonna pick a few to blow up. But I think when you are dedicated, it works out. If you totally dedicate, it could work out for you. We've seen some people break the mold by continuing and not giving up. Also putting out good content and going to places not so much visited. Jackie J, what do you think about Trump dropping 3 bombs on Iran? Is that what you said? I don't know, man. You know, why human beings are killing one another, I'll never know. You know, there is no part of that really makes sense. So, you know, I don't really even want to talk about that. That's the flaw in man by thinking he owns the land and thinking he owns people, and it's terrible. Black Abdullah, chill on the playa for a brother. When it get a little late and those people leave, I'll go down there. Trump about to ban 36 countries from traveling to America. Biblical prophecy. Might be, man. Might be. But we entering some dark times. For sure, man. We entering some dark times. You know? The way people treat one another, the way people talk about each other, the use of the internet for all the wrong reasons. We enter in some dark time, that's for sure. You better really get some tough skin because it's gonna get ugly. Mostly African countries. What can you do? My last trip to the Sioux, the whole plane was filled with us, no Dominicans. What area of Medellin do you have your apartment? I don't have an apartment there anymore. It was a family on the plane with me. It was like 30 of them. They were celebrating. They travel together all the time. I will say this. There's more regular travelers just traveling to the Sioux as well. Peru has no army, really. I didn't know that. Yes, they do. They got some type of military. Because we saw like a military, like kids like in military school when we was in out of Cuba. They was doing all the military stuff. They had on the uniforms. They had the drummers, you know what I mean? You sure they don't have a military? They got something. Because they had like a military presentation. I don't know. They got something though. Maybe they don't have no nuclear bombs and stuff like that type of military. But that's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, didn't they call in the military when they was having problems? They brought in the military to Lima when they was jacking people on the buses and all that. I think they do have a military. When World War III start, make sure you back in Rio. Like they ain't gonna just tell everybody what it's going. Goat statue, yeah, they do. That's what I thought. Like, they got a military. Thoughts on Passport Bros movement dying? I'm personally happy. Image is so important, and people thinking black men traveling Passport Bros is annoying. Student of TG. J. Clyde, what's good? I don't know if it's dying. I just see a lot more negative stigma going towards it, even though people trying to say it's positive and it's that. You know, you got your Passport Bros flag holders, and all I know is I met a beautiful woman on Bumble, and we talked twice, and she definitely asked me if I was a passport bro. You a passport bro? They had a war with Ecuador, Ghost statue. I'm out here in Rio now, as usual, nomadic. How is it? How's the weather? Slim can hoot. What up, Slim? So, what's with the glasses? Glass frames? I like these. These are Carreras. And the other ones I have is Carreras. I haven't brought these out in a while. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? It just give you that cool look, you know what I'm saying? And it's sunny. Ain't like it ain't sunny out here. Words are weapons. What's good, brother? I ain't seen you in a while. 80 degrees and sunny. Yes, it is. Sunday Night Smoke podcast. Okay, somebody erased it. Or he retracted the message. Make sure y'all get the likes up. Man, they out there on the beach hard. They look like, I don't know if it's a church revival or what. Maybe I should go out there and see. They might have a couple dimes down there, you know what I mean? They have a couple diddlies down there, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going down there with my camera because the Wi-Fi going to be worse. Words of weapons. Oh, showing love from New York City. How is the Sioux? Is it worth going back or nah? Well, it's the same. It hasn't got better per se with that part of it, but it looks like they're making some changes for sure. Passport sis been getting split in half on their girls' trip. They just stay quiet. The passport creed. Some guys are too invested with what other men are doing with their money, passport, or and Johnson seems like watching Passport Bros is their life. Student of TG, exactly. White men were the original ones, and the movement should have. Well, black man was the original travel around the world. Passports is just something they put in place to make it more difficult. But I mean, people been traveling. It's not a white and black thing. People have been traveling, and nobody was using the terminology of passport bros. To me, it was unnecessary, and it still is. And it corners people who travel for different reasons. You getting accused of being something instead of just letting you be you. And that's the part I don't like. You know what I'm saying? With names come stigmas, and people don't understand. And everybody traveling is not all doing the same things. And when it's a negative stigma, for the most part, people don't want to be associated with that. You know what I'm saying? And even if they're doing everything that a passport bro say he is or not, that's their business. You know what I'm saying? The sailors are the original passport bros. They were having so many kids in Vietnam. They changed the whole shit. I don't think so, B. I don't think so at all. I've been to Vietnam. They ain't changed shit. They ain't changed shit. There might be a couple of mixed breeds out there, but Vietnam is Vietnam, man. That's what it is. They ain't do enough. Not from what I saw. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Vietnam is Vietnam. Move in silence. It's not that you gotta move in silence. It's just that there's no name was never needed. You know what I mean? If you're a black man with a passport, you label a passport. Yeah, that's true. Just the whole bro part, we know where the terminology bro came from. It came from the black community, the black American community. So if you put bro on the end of it, even though other people are gonna rock with it, that's a stigma that goes with black people. That's something that's short for brother. And we were the ones who started calling each other brothers and sisters. And the black the black national movement, you know. So if you said passport bro, you know, you targeting black men, even though there's other men who are now consider themselves passport bros. Forget it. I don't want to talk about that shit no more. I'm tired of that shit. Why you the flyest just YouTube traveler? Shout out to Zoe for putting a little something together. The average person still never heard the term. That ain't true. That ain't true. I would believe that girl that I met is an average person. And she said her cousins warned her about the passport bros. And it doesn't matter because I even have female friends who know me for years try to send me some passport bro videos. It's growing, and it's not growing in a positive light. So it went from the average person not knowing or hearing the terminology to the average, half of the average people, or a third of the average people now have heard the terminology. So yeah. And what good does it do if the brothers who claim that they created it, if they're not monetizing it, what's the good in it? You know what I'm saying? If it's not uplifting the people who travel, if it's not putting money in the pockets of people who traveled or people who supposedly own the name, what good is it? Every documentary and everything that's been made so far about it has not made it look better. You know what I mean? It's only made it look worse. How much would you budget for a 2-week trip to Cuba? 2 weeks is a long time to be in Cuba. I would say if you've never been, do a week. And 1,000 is more than enough money. Black men made it hot because we are the culture. Black dudes always got a show. No one keep it on below. Well, there were a lot of other people doing YouTube, travel YouTube. So it's not about keeping it on the low. There's a lot of people who make YouTube channels about traveling. You know what I'm saying? So, but did we put more raunch in it? Yeah, I would say we probably did. I would say we probably did. You know what I'm saying? But there were there was always people traveling, making travel videos and telling you what's up, telling you where to party at, where the bars are, where to stay, where the beaches are. So, you know, Cuba is terrible. I'm sorry, not sorry. Been there for a week and a half. I had great times in Cuba. I've never had a terrible time in Cuba. So it just depends who you're going with and what you know where to go, who's your guides. I never had a bad time in Cuba. If they open up Cuba for investment, you're getting something there? Nah, I don't think so. Laugh my ass, and that ain't gonna never happen anyway. So keep it real. Cuba is not a 2 week trip. That's what I said. You don't need 2 weeks in Cuba. I said that. Unless you're going to Santiago too, you know. I am collecting data. I'm collecting data. Most of us have it set in our minds to shake out in the next few years. What you mean, travel? Student of TG. Exactly. 5 years ago, folks thought traveling was cool. Now they ask which countries I went. I went. We know what they mean when they say that. Yeah, true. Yeah, passport bros is becoming a household term. Yeah. Tay International, I've seen units in military uniform and Miraflores posted up at all the tourist hotspots. Yeah, they got military. I don't know who said that, why they said that. Say things you know, not what you think. Say I think, you know what I'm saying? We try to do your fact check before you. You could have easily Googled it before you said that. Okay, cool. I want to do 1 week to 10 days. I want to do Havana and Trinidad, 5 days. I think do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Purchase property out of the country. As for me, my youngins are in Thailand. Anyhow, okay. Voya El Dinero. I'm gonna do a survey because most people I've asked outside of online communities never heard of that, especially white people. I guess it depends on who you ask, you know? I've seen YouTube panels talking on passport bros, but never spoke to a traveler or a passport bro. The media will do what they do best, create a negative narrative. The problem is grown men came on the internet as proud tricks and simps. Yo, Zoe, are you going to see any Mediterranean travels? I don't know. Possibly. You said grown men came on as simps and tricks? Well, the passport bro thing is supposed to be men looking for better lives and submissive wives, so you know what I'm saying? I'm currently in the DR, yes, El Chico, AL. I want to do a cigar tour, so that's why, and see what the roster looks like down there. Yeah, go to one of those tobacco farms. He said Simpson tricks, expect lines, laughing out loud. I mean, you know, how about it just men having fun? You know what I'm saying? We know why men go to certain places. They go to have fun. Not because they feel like they're being Simpson tricks. They go on to have fun. They go on to get a certain kind of fun and a certain kind of service. It's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you like to get a massage once a week, or you like to get a haircut once a week or twice a week, or whatever it is, you know, Everybody got their thing, you know? I think it's more of men just having fun, you know what I'm saying? Men doing what men do, you know, having fun. I don't think it's about simping and tricking. It's about they guys going down there to have fun, man. Enjoy their life, ride around the town and 4x4s or whatever they do. Go to the beach, eat good food, holler at pretty women, and sometimes indulge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's what it is, you know? And these are men who some got things going on back in the States, got their jobs, you know. Some men, you know, got really good jobs and really good careers. I've seen everything. Doctors, lawyers, Costa Rica here. Like, it's not men who are down bad and all that stuff. It's men having fun. They options, you feel me? That's all. It's an old man game. Old man game. It used to be, now it's no longer. It ain't no longer an old man game. What up, Zara? I hope all is well with you. This is Randy Mack. Your beard stay crisp. Have you done any DIY beard maintenance videos on the channel? Yeah, but I put it on the Patreon for members. Seems like you can travel for everything else except fun, then you'll be so accepted as a guest. Lil Zito. The perception changed after passport bros started traveling in masses. There is a unwelcoming feeling in Medellin nowadays. I can see it because it just got too bad. It just was too much. So catch the Metro bus to the Agora Mall in Santiago. If you get bored, I'm not sure if the Ralph Lauren store is open yet, but it was some nice women in there. Okay, TF, student of the game. So, how is the safari in the Nairobi? Is it overhyped or is it fire? I didn't do the safari. I sat in the restaurant that's in the safari, but I didn't actually do the safari. Enjoying foreign culture, yeah. Now that you are at the zoo, does it confirm why you stopped going? Yeah, nothing has changed. It didn't get better. Although they're doing things outside of that to make the town better, it looks like, slowly. But I say it like this. I see bro, they come here for what it is and they enjoy it. Like, it would be hard for me to live here or hard for me to stay a month or so. It's just not enough to do, man. You got 5 blocks. I got a car, you know, you gotta go down to Camaraderie or go to Puerto Plata. It's just not enough to do here, man. It's a weekend thing. It's a weekend or a week thing, you know what I'm saying? It's just, or vacation thing. It's just not enough to do, in my opinion. You went to Kenya. How was it? I'm going in December. What should I look out for? And how are the women? The women are beautiful in the club, but you're gonna run into something that's gonna be nice to you, and they're gonna be working. You got to get the card, the safari card or something. You got to get the card so you can have phone. Get you a unlocked phone. Get the card there, and you got to pay for stuff with that. With the app. It's an app. You pay for the taxes. You pay for food. All that. You need to get that when you first get there. Connect with some brothers out of there. That is gonna make your life a lot. I connected with my brother Malik when I first got there, and he took me over to the mall to get my safari card and all this my account together, and it made my life a lot easier there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get those little things together. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Do some research. Reach out to Austin. I don't know. Do a consultation with him or Kid Greatness. You know what I'm saying? Or just try and connect with somebody when you get there, because it's gonna make your life easier. The internet exposed traveling in a way that TV shows could not yet. The internet exposed everything in a way that TV shows cannot, not just traveling. Where's your boy Bo? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna text him and see if he's down here. I forgot that. I didn't think about him. I seen Flip. Um, I seen what's the other brother's name? Damn, I'm taking my magnesium, but I'm still, my memory is still, it's like foggy, you know what I mean? Damn, it'll come to me. But yeah, I've seen a few brothers down here since I've been here. But I haven't seen Bo Rakes, you know what I mean? But if he's working on developments he got going on, so he might not be in the Sioux, you know, he might be in neighboring towns. So that's for that. I don't know how he's doing, honestly. I didn't, a lot of those bars on the beach are closed. Once you get past Mofongo Kings, a lot of that stuff is closed. There's a few more that's open, but a lot of those stuff is closed on the beach. So that beach is going to go through a makeover. And if they put some really, they could make it look like, in some instances, they could make it look like Cabarete with some really nice restaurants, upscale joints, really nice seating and stuff like that. They could take it to that level, and they probably will. So if you got a Cabarete and a Sosua that's similar to Cabarete, but with more potential than Cabarete, it could be really nice here. Do I live with flip-flop? I don't understand. Brazil and South Africa. I'm not going nowhere else. Okay. Look at that sun, man. It's beaming out here. There's still a lot of people out there on the beach, though. Troy will get you all the way, right? In Kenya. Yeah, Troy is an older brother, right? He works with Austin and them too. He be doing a lot of stuff for them. I didn't meet him when I was there, I actually. But he might not have time for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if you move in there, you know, but just somebody coming, he might not have time for that. So we almost pulling up on an hour. It's 195 in the building. Let's get the likes up. Go live with Flip Flop. I got to catch him there because he was there last Sunday, and I stopped by a few times this week, and he hasn't been there. So he's not always there. He's not there as often as you think so. Sosua has to expand more clubs, more restaurants, also good transportation. Yes. Mr. Jules, how long will you stay in the Sioux? I'll probably be here. I've been here for a week, and I'll probably be here another week, and then that's it. Tinder and Bumble worked in Kenya, and meeting girls in the club or the bar or the restaurant bars, you know. But Tinder and Bumble did work. Oh, Flip live now? Okay. Slide to Santiago for a few. I don't know, man. I don't feel like making that drive, man. How you getting around? I got a car. Thanks to my man that let me hold the space. He also gave me access to his car. Walking tour HD travel. So how long you staying in the Sioux? About another week. El Chico. The thing about Asian countries, they expand quick. Pattaya and Sosua, both fishing villages. Now look at, well, but you got a country economy too. The population, the economy, and all that other stuff. The Dominican Republic, for the most part, is a poor country. Thailand, not so. Not necessarily poor. There are poor people who live in Thailand. But as a whole, the country is not a poor country, depending on tourism and other things. Like, it's a different situation. And Sosua, you could look at the people. And it's a small country too, as well. 10 million people, I think. Small country. What made Sosua great was a lot of energy packed in a few blocks. True, but the quality of what the guys came down here for went down. And then everything else went up. You know what I'm saying? The quality went down. The main thing that guys came here to do was have fun. That quality went down. But everything else went up. You know? Lodging, food, transportation, drinks, and anything else. That was all went up. and the quality kind of went down. It's hard to get the girlfriend experience here and all that other type of stuff. It's like I'm gonna save it. I ain't gonna say it because there's a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna wait to. I'm gonna do it on my Patreon, man. I'm not gonna do it here because I want to keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to. That's not something you do on YouTube. El Chico, was the flight expensive? Last time I checked, they wanted $700 to go to POP from Newark. Actually, I flew from JFK for $285. And because I had a bag, a 50-pound bag, it was another $50. So, no, well, that was one way. So, but yeah, you know. Jesse Shorts, I agree. Quality definitely has went down in the suit. And there could be a lot of factors to it, but it definitely went down. And it definitely, quality went down, but the weight went up. The weight went up tremendous. Passport Creed. New Garden is $90 per night, and Casa Valeria is $85. How much do they used to be? I agree. My last trip, nothing but dust bunnies, a few mangoes. Damn, dust bunnies. When you going back to Brazil? I don't know yet. December for sure, but maybe earlier. Gene from 16. I only go to the zoo for Halloween. Willie, damn, that's bad. You should recommend Puerto Plata then instead of going to the zoo. Yeah, but is there enough to do in Puerto Plata where you need a car and other things like that? The zoo would be over if American dollar stops. Yeah, that's for sure. The passport fee, 50 to 60 last year. Okay, so damn, so yeah, everything went up. Everything went up. I was fortunately blessed to be able to stay at a friend's house. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to get some love. There was another brother who has Airbnbs here, and he's like, yo, I never donated to your channel, but you could stay at my Airbnb. That'd be my donation. And I can't remember his name or his number, but you know, he had told me I could stay at his place for a time. I got an idea with that type of flow too, but we'll save that for another time. El Chico, once I went to Colombia, it was over for DR. Once I go to Brazil, it may be over for Colombia. Jesse Shorts, yeah, I just go to the zoo to hang out. Now, one thing, the camaraderie hasn't really gone down, but some of the older guys are no longer here. Whether they moved or they passed away. There's still camaraderie here. I'll say that too. There's still camaraderie here, I feel. You know, still camaraderie. Brothers still be showing love and respect, you know what I mean? Headed to Ethiopia and Uganda next month. It will be my 4th time in Ethiopia. Guys, have no idea the vibes there. Chris World. Yeah, supposed to be going in November. Razor Ray said Punta Cana was a hidden gem spot. I might check that out. I've been there before, but not what it is today. When it was usually used to go with your girl, you know, for a holiday weekend. Well, yesterday's prices are not today's prices. That's for sure, Jesse Shorts. Expat life. Yep, Colombia is better than DR to me. Willie McDaniels, how did do in Ethiopia as far as women? Global travel OG. So where are you headed to next? I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I might go back to Peru, honestly. Until I got a lot of things going on in the States. And I can't go too far. So either I'm probably gonna go to Ecuador, Lima, or Brazil. Maybe. Yeah, I got some videos of me in Kenya. I definitely have some. I do like Peru, even though it's winter right now. I might go to one of their coastal cities, the beach cities. I might do that. Gold Troubleshooting, what you getting done to the house? Whole rebuild, whole remodel. So that's why I gotta be close. Damn, that water looks good, man. I ain't gonna front. That water's looking beautiful. But it's hot. It's hot right now. EJ. Ever been to any of the northeastern Brazilian cities like Fort? Yeah, I've been to Fortaleza. I liked Fortaleza. Got a beautiful beach walk. People seem nice. They not that used to chocolate, so when they see it there, they be like, some girls are like, come sit with us. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely recommend Fortaleza. I liked Fortaleza. I got a little more traveling to do throughout Brazil. That's why I need me a little Brazilian girlfriend type thing to travel with me, you know what I mean? Help me out. So why not stay in the States and handle all your business for like 2 months? Because I can't stay in my house. So for me to stay in the States, I'm wasting money and renting other people's places in the States. I'd rather be out the country saving money. You know what I'm saying? I've stayed a few times, you know, but it's expensive. I paid $1,000 to stay 1 week in somebody's Airbnb upstate. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was crazy. I could have stayed a whole month in Peru for with $1,000. Come on, man. Those going to do things that make sense. You know, if I'm doing it, it's because it makes better sense. You don't got to question me. And when somebody's rebuilding your place, it's not like you're going to go over there every day and look at what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's times that you don't need to go by there and look at what they're doing for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like when they was doing my remodel, my whole renovations in Brazil, it was no need for me to be there to go by every week to see the little bit of progress. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go by. I went back like after 6 months and like, wow. And then I went back again after 3 months, like, wow, it was done. You understand what I'm saying? That's what type of work it takes. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of work, man. Laying boards, sheetrock, and this, that, and the third, and, you know, ceilings and lighting, like the basics. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to be around every day for stuff like that. You don't need to be standing over people if that's what they do and then they're good at what they do. Yeah, like, and the availability is not there either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could stay in my place in Brazil, you know what I'm saying? For free. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I'm used to traveling and I got another place somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It just made all of this easier for me. Pinky is gone. She was too much. I did Colombia for quite some time. I'm cool on Colombia. That's all it is, man. I'm in Peru with better options, better quality of women. I could be going ham in Peru if I wanted to, because the reception has been pretty good. You feel me? You're not. I'm sorry. It's gonna be a lot of gold digging in, or take care of me in Colombia, and they don't seem genuinely interested. You know, of course, everybody have found one or the. I'll tell you one thing. You better have your paper right if you want to play around in Colombia. Not that you don't need to have it right anywhere, but you're best to have it right, because they need to, I guess, validate why they even with a foreigner in Colombia. Like, their family probably be like, why are you with a gringo if he ain't taking care of you, he ain't got money? You know what I'm saying? It's good for me. For me. I'm having success. You might not have that success. Maybe I was lucky. I'm not telling nobody to go to Peru. I'm never promoting a country, oh, y'all need to get your passport and come to Peru. I've never said that. You don't need to go to Peru. I'm just saying I'm having a good time in Peru. Let's be clear. Thailand, I never seen Kenya or Zoom to Brazil. Everybody who tell you go somewhere a month 2 years later, they somewhere else telling you, oh, maybe they made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, y'all be believing these dudes, man. I ain't telling nobody to go to Peru. I share my experience in a place. That's it. Maybe I got lucky. I met some nice girls. I'm not telling y'all to go there. I'm not telling y'all gonna have a good time. The shorty you took to the movies in Peru was cool. What happened to her? Nothing. I spoke to her the other day, but I can't. I gotta like get through one. I don't want to be trying to juggle. I don't want to make us look as black men like we going to Peru trying to be playboys and date 50 girls and smash 50 girls, because then we're gonna be unwelcoming. So I met one or two nice girls. I'm gonna rock with them until it's over, and then maybe I'll look into something else. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna put a black eye. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to contribute to a black eye image of black men in a country. You know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. That chocolate one in Peru is fire. Jack, you like that one, huh? You know, like we all contributed to putting a black eye on how black Americans look in Colombia, I'm sure. So, you know, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like, this thing out there going on 80 dates, trying to raise up 10 girls, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, you know, and I met a really nice girl that digs me. I dig her. She's cool as hell. I get along with her. You know, a lot of times I'll be meeting nice girls and I'll mess it up because I'll be doing too much. You feel me? Like there is a thing called doing too much. I've definitely over my travels met some nice girls, and if I could replay it, I might have just maybe chilled out and tried to work something out with them. But I was just too busy doing me. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, I'm learning from my experiences too, you know what I'm saying? What time is it? What time is it? Okay, it's 12 o'clock. Okay. Zoe is maturing. I've always been mature, but I've just been having a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it. But you do realize patterns and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and Lima is a different type of place. Like, we all know what a lot of people was going to Colombia for fun. We all know what a lot of people was going to, for fun with women. Fun with women in Dominican Republic. But nobody's going to Peru to have fun with women, per se. You know what I'm saying? It's not known for that. You know what I mean? So you're going there for a different reason. Yeah, it could be a little hard because your boy could be wilding if he wanted to. Your boy could definitely be wilding if he wanted to. You can tell Cammy digs you. Yeah. Dig her too, for sure. Saw Keith sweat and caught the hand of how I knew shit was going. Got hyped. I'm in Lima right now and I leave next month and I don't want to. Eddie Green. Cool. Everybody don't go flocking to Lima now because, you know, a couple of guys had good times there. If you're a super mongerer, stay with your usual countries because you're going to be disappointed in Lima. You know what I'm saying? If you're a super mongerer, just stay with your usual big four. You know what I'm saying? Only go to Lima if you're trying to get a girlfriend. I'm just going to tell you. If you ain't trying to get no girlfriend, don't go to Lima because it's not going to serve you. Cammy is going to want you to get her pregnant at some point. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so because, you know, she wants to do it the right way, marriage and all that stuff, you know? No, it's not lit. It's not lit per se. So you gotta do Accra, Daddy. In December. You ever visited Cali? Yeah, Cali a few times. Zolima or Kenya. I don't know. I gotta go back to Kenya and do a full thing. My time got cut short in Kenya. But it's more difficult to me in Kenya, even though they speak English. I don't know. I kinda like you miss Pinky? Nope. Nah, I don't need to miss nobody. I mean, if I saw her, I mean, I ain't got nothing against her, but it wasn't enough going on between her and I to miss her per se. I missed that dang bang. I missed that. That was good. That was good money. But besides that, nah, Pinky was a real, yeah. See, she wasn't all that. She looked good, but her qualities as a woman of integrity, I mean, she was cool. I wouldn't say she lied or stole from me, but she had some things that she could have grown in. I remember when Ace made the video telling Passport Bro stop watching now. His numbers are crazy. I'm going to Cali in August. How did you like Cali? How are the females? Females are beautiful. It's Colombia. There's not as much to do, but I like Cali. I think you should reach out to Andre, Dre Crossing Borders. Some of these girls you meet are already asking for money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Hustler's Ambition featuring Pinky. She wasn't really a hustler, but I got one or two more stories. Junie cool, but she played herself out too. Like she got like greedy, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody think they more than what they are, you know what I'm saying? Like they start asking for more from you and they not doing more. You know what I'm saying? You could ask for more if you're gonna do more. You know what I'm saying? You can't ask for more if you want to do the same. You know what I mean? And you know, I made her popular. I showed her in a good light for the most part. I helped her out. You know what I'm saying, to a certain extent. But everybody wants what their friend has. If their friend got a trick dude who's giving them $1,000 a month and opened a store for them or a bar, you know what I'm saying? Like all the girls there are looking for, they really looking for a captain, a nigga with a cape on. Like, especially Pattaya. They all looking for a sponsor or more than one sponsor. So they're not looking, and they want a sponsor big enough to give them enough that then maybe they could do on their own, but they all want a sponsor. They all looking for a man to save them. And all I need is my vagina, my cooking skills, my dome skills, you know what I'm saying? And to try and be nice, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Pattaya. I'm not talking about Thailand. I'm talking about the girls from Isan mostly, probably. You know what I mean? No disrespect to them, but they're all looking for that. And then they're looking for a replacement of that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't looking. She used to work in a hotel and make money and work a regular job. But she don't want to do that no more. They want somebody to save them. You know what I'm saying? So they looking for, and there's a lot of dudes who go down there and save them girls. I've seen a lot of girls with good stories that American man saved them. Bought them a house, give them an allowance every week, don't even see them. But if I was looking for a wife, then maybe I'd save somebody. But I'm not looking for no wife. You know what I'm saying? In this era, you gotta have a woman that maybe want a man to save her, but could save herself if need be. You feel me? Like if she got a career, but she still wants the man to pay for everything or to be the breadwinner or be the leader of the family, but she has a career or she has an education and she's still looking for that. It's different when you don't have no other options. You got kids, you got baby fathers, and they ain't taking care of theirs. Like, you gotta come with that save me, and you gotta have no kids. You can't be coming with that save me and you got kids from other dudes. Nah. Chicks got it twisted, man, in this world. Women got it twisted. It ain't just, it ain't just American women. It's everywhere. A lot of women got it twisted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women, you gotta have somebody who, a helpmate, like they said, need to be a helpmate. It need to be a helpmate. You know what I'm saying? That's a no, yeah. Just ask the brothers traveling, please be respectful. Our international reputation, image is on the line. We must safeguard that. You can't put a dollar on that. I agree. I agree. Roy Jones, I agree. I try to keep mine, no matter how Hustling American is a new, no matter how a little bit of wow I get, most brothers still come up to me and say, yo, I respect the way you do what you do, and you represent us well with some class and style. So I know I'm not going too far, because when I meet brothers, they keep telling me the same thing. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, speak the truth. I can't do it, Jay. The audacity, Zone. These women want another man to take care of another man's kid. It's okay that you know it comes with a bundle, and maybe they're not looking at it like that, but when you're a single mom with children, you don't have the same option as a single woman. You know what I'm saying? That a man might say, well, I could build a family with this woman. She don't got no kids. This is what I see all over the world, right? And they try to like make it American thing, make it a black American thing. Nah, B. Nah, B. There's mad single moms in Thailand, mad single moms in the Philippines, mad single moms in Dominican Republic, mad single moms in Colombia, mad single moms everywhere, mad single moms in Kenya. It's single moms everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The local dude get to smash and don't take care of his responsibility. It happens all over the world. Don't be calling black men deadbeat dads, because there's deadbeat dads everywhere. Everywhere. And women need to stop letting dudes, you know how many women I've met since the first time I've been to Brazil to now, who are now single moms? It's crazy, yo. Some of them girls you seen in my videos in Brazil, now they single moms. From a Brazilian. The ones that actually got American fathers, they actually help. Because you carry yourself with class. Thank you. Passport bros that trying to save these girls should be saved themselves. Young SC. They don't think that way, so most women with children think they are privileged the same amount of their amount as a single woman. Yeah, well, just Raj. A lot of these girls wouldn't send you $1 in these guys, Western Union, Poppy. They can't. You know what I'm saying? So I just say it's a, you know, it's just what it is. It's the reality of the world. That there's always going to be a man giving a woman a baby and that's going to walk away. The only difference between is their government don't focus the men to pay child support. That's for sure. So they get off even more easy because they ain't getting locked up for not paying child support. Leading with your wallet has never worked long term. Well, I wouldn't even say people lead with their wallet. I just say you meet a girl, you like a girl, then she start asking you for help. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then if you a nice guy, you might say, yeah, she's from a poor country. Yeah, I can see she's struggling. I seen where she lived. Let me give her a little something. But once you say yes once, they're not going to stop asking you until you say no twice. Just remember that. Remember Zofax. If any of these women in these countries ask you for help, if you say yes once, they won't stop asking you until you say no twice. Put this in the travel booklet, son. Put this in the travel booklet, man. You need to, and see, this is what, if you was going to have passport, bro, you need to have some shit that makes sense. But I'm not giving y'all. This is for global gallivanters. Word. So just be careful. And it don't matter if it's a friend or nothing. It don't matter if it's a guy. It don't matter if, no matter who it is. If you help somebody out overseas once, they not gonna stop asking until you tell them no twice. At least twice. I'm not in Peru now. I'm in Sosua. Word. And then you're gonna see the real person when you say no. Some of them get funky. how they did? Nice and smooth, make it funky. Jesse Shorts, the women got to be more responsible about having these kids. Yeah, if you struggle, why bring a child? Because they having sex and they Catholic. Catholicism probably tell them don't have babies. And women say, I don't have nothing else in this world. At least I have the baby. You know what I'm saying? And they get caught up in that too. Emotional. There's a lot of reasons why the children. You know, they don't believe in killing the baby. Their mom might tell them, don't worry, we be all right. You know, it's a lot of reasons that a woman still has the baby. And the guy be lying to them up until the baby comes. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of reasons. So I'm not knocking them, but they got to be more careful, man, because they're the one that get left whole in the bag. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones that, the woman is the ones that going to get left whole in the bag. So, I mean, honestly, a woman should not have a child from a man until they're married, even though that doesn't guarantee nothing, but at least you know it's the right intentions. You know what I'm saying? Women got to stop that. Don't be giving no man no baby unless he marry you. I mean, it just got to be a universal law, period. That would keep everybody, that would get more y'all, more women married, more men married, more people starting families together, all of that. You feel me? If a woman be like, no children until I'm married. And dudes would be stepping to the plate, or virgin till you marry. Women could win so much. And a dude could be like, oh, she might not have no experience. And a woman could tell a man this: would you rather have me have a lot of experience and been ran through by a lot of men? Or would you rather have me been ran through by 0 men and we're gonna just have to work on my experience, me and you? You know what I'm saying? If all these women that you went to marry was virgins, more women would be getting married and more men will be stepping to the plate correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dowry shit was probably good. It's probably real. Like, a woman could say, listen, I'm not getting married unless when we marry, we could move into a house together. That would put the whole family on, you know what I'm saying? The whole family would have to pitch in. My son is getting married. We got to make sure he got enough money to bring his bride into a house and they could start a life together. People would plan it out better. I mean, this could be solved, man. I mean, women just got to use protection and make the man use protection. You know what I'm saying? Or don't have sex until you get married. Yeah, I mean, that's why it was probably that way in the beginning, man. Okay, yes, you could have a wife and she might not be great in bed. I don't know, which one would you rather have? Would you have a pure woman when you marry her? Or a woman that could suck and F real good, but she been through 50 dudes to get those skills? Which one would you rather? A 1 for the slut bucket or 2 for the virgin? Let's have a poll. How do you do the polls here? Somebody put a poll up. One of my guys put a poll up. Would you rather have a virgin or a slut bucket? Would you take your chances with the virgin or would you take your chances with the slut bucket? Expat Life said he want the slut bucket. Ed said 1.5. El Checo said he want the slut. Yo, and some of the guys want the slut bucket. They're like, I don't care if my wife been through 50 dudes. I need her to be a slut. But just because a girl's a virgin or inexperienced don't mean she ain't a slut, like, or good in bed. Like, some women are naturals. You know what I'm saying? Some women are naturals. You know what I'm saying? So some women, you know, you can show them once. Jean said, I'll teach her. Yeah, that was good. That's funny. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It could go either way. James said he wanted a sleazy, cheesy, like Cassie. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, you want Cassie after Diddy, or you want a virgin? You want 50 baby moms, or you want a virgin? Uh, we want Cassie. He just said we want Cassie. All right, I can dig it. And to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying either or, but it's a good question. You know what I'm saying? It's a good question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have a girl that ain't been with a lot of goods that's just good at what she does. You know what I'm saying? White dudes got Cassie now. The other thing about women that been pumped around by a bunch of celebrities is they probably got STDs too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. So let me give y'all some time to check out the Sunday sermon. This was fun, as it always is, man. White dudes end up unalive, they mates afterwards. We not like that. Cassie had hella STDs and infections. I never liked hard work. Give me Cassie. Damn, Jack. I judge a chica off the quality. Is documented. Albania, Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa? Well, it was good having this conversation with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Check out the Sunday sermon. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back. You know, I'm gonna try to get some things going for y'all here in the Soo while I'm here. But having these lives have been a lot of fun too. I prefer quality women. I got love for Dubai and Costa Rica. I never been to Dubai, but I like Costa Rica. Costa Rica's cool. Laughing out loud, I got a diabolical. I got diabolical towards the end. See, oh my God, yeah, that was good. That was a good one. All right, y'all. So check out the Sunday sermon. If there's something going on interesting, I'm gonna try to make some content. If not, just wait till I get back to Lima. Peace.